Good day, everyone. We are the Group 5 and now we will tackle the tourism organization. But first, let me introduce my team. So first one, we have Julia Marie Tampos, Joshua Sam Lopez, Rhea Dumaging, Christian Nepomuceno, Jenny Lagura, and I am Juliana Shane Patawaran. So let's move on to our first reporter, Samantha Lopez.
Good day, everyone. Today I will explain the brief history of tourism organization. In ancient times, travel was mostly for trade, religious purposes, and exploration. Wealthy Romans were already traveling for leisure during this time. During the Middle Ages, tourism started to decline because of wars and conflicts. However, religious pilgrimage remained popular among people. By the Renaissance period, around the 16th to 18th century, the grand tour became a trend among wealthy Europeans. This was a long journey around European, mainly for education, culture, and leisure. During the Industrial Revolution in the 19th century, transportation
What are tourism organizations? Tourism organizations are like a team that works to make a place a great spot for visitors. They handle various tasks to attract tourists and ensure the industry runs smoothly and responsibly. First is promoting destinations. They tell people about the place, highlighting its attraction and a reason to visit. Example, a tourism organization for Boracay would create advertisement showing its beautiful beaches and fun activities to encourage people to go there. Next is building tourism infrastructure. They help develop and improve things tourists need, like hotels, roads, and airports. Example, a tourism organization might advocate for better roads leading to a new tourism park or support the construction of more hotels. Next is protecting resources. They work to preserve the natural and cultural attraction that draw tourists, like historical sites or natural parks. Example, a tourism organization for Palawan might implement rules to protect its coral reefs from damage by tourists or promote responsible diving practices. Next is training tourism workers. They help ensure people working in the tourist, like hotel staff or tour guide, that have the skills they need. Example, a tourism organization might offer workshop for local guides to improve their language skills or knowledge of historical facts. Next one is keeping tourism safe. They work to ensure visitors are safe and secure during their travels. Example, a tourist organization might partner with local police to ensure patrols in popular tourist areas or provide safety guidelines to visitors. Why are the tourist organizations important? Tourist organizations are crucial because they bring many benefits to a destination, its people, and the visitor themselves. First one is economic growth. They bring money into the area through tourists, spending, creating jobs, and supporting local businesses. Example, when more tourists visit hotels, restaurants, souvenir shop, and transportation services, earn more, they earn more money, boosting the local economy. Next is sustainable tourism. They promote practices that ensure tourism can continue long term without harming the environment or local communities. Example, a tourism organization might encourage hotels to use less water and energy or promoting tours that support local communities directly. Next one is great visitor experiences. They work to make sure tourists have enjoyable, memorable, and high quality trips. Example, by ensuring good infrastructure, trained staff, and interesting activities, they help create positive memories for visitors. Next is managing tourism impact. They help address any negative impact tourism might have, such as overcrowding or environmental drain. Example, if a tourist spot becomes too crowded, the tourist organization might implement visitor limits or promote alternative, less known attraction. Next is working together, the last one. They bring different groups, government, businesses, or communities together to achieve common tourism goals. Example, a tourism organization might facilitate meetings between hotel owners, local government officials, and environmental groups to discuss tourism development plans, future plans. So, I would like to call the next reporters, Miss Dumaging and Lagura.
Good day everyone, my name is Janet J. Ilagura and I will tackle about the government tourism organization and the non-government tourism organization. First is the government tourism organization. There are government organizations such as department or agency that are responsible for promoting tourism, attracting tourists, and development tourism, infrastructure, and policy. And for example is the National Tourism Organization or NTOS, national level agencies responsible for advising tourism within their country. And for example po is in Japan, yung Japan National Tourism Organization as nagsusulong sila bilang destination ng mga turista sa buong mundo. And the second is Department of Tourism or DOT of the Philippines has the mandate to promote, enhance, and develop tourism as an important social and economy activity. And for example po dito is yung Philippines. Yung Philippines po yung nagpo-promote sila in promoting the Philippines as tourism destination like in it's more fun in the Philippines and love the Philippines. And the second topic is the non-government tourism organization or NGOs. These are independent and non-profit organizations that operate in the tourism sector. They are usually focused on sustainability like environmental and preservation. And the second is community development and a specific aspect of tourism. And for example po is the Sustainable Tourism Organization, promoting responsible and eco-friendly tourism practice. And for example po dito is yung green destination is recognize and support destination that meet global sustainability standard, helping them to improve ecotourism practice. And the second is community-based tourism organization is help local community directly benefit from tourism activity. And for example po dito is Community Craft Association of the Philippines or CCAP is support community-based tourism through handcrafts and local tourist and cultural experience. And may I call on Ms. Rhea Dumaging? Thank you.
Good day everyone, my name is Rhea Dumaging and now we're going to tackle about private sector tourism organization. So the travel and tourism industry is a vibrant space where businesses come together to create an unforgettable experiences for travelers. So at the heart of this industry are two primary sector, which are the public sector and the private sector. Now let's talk about private sector in tourism organization. So private sector organization are organization which ultimately seek to make a profit. They are not owned by the government but instead owned and managed by private entrepreneurs or shareholders. So basically in private sector, businesses are run by individuals or investors to earn money, not the government. They have the main goal of making profit. So private organizations tend to have more money and time to invest in tourism development planning. So because they are typically money oriented, they will spend time thinking analytically about the best approaches to take to tourism development and which routes will likely yield the best economic outcomes. So in these sectors, it includes a variety of business structures such as sole proprietorship, partnerships, private limited companies, and franchises. So each plays a unique role in shaping the travel landscape and understanding their differences can enhance our appreciation of how tourism functions. So the main goal is to provide exceptional products and service that not only meet consumers' needs but also boost the wealth of owners and shareholders. So the interplay between the public and private sector in the travel and tourism creates a dynamic ecosystem. Private companies drive innovation and profitability while public organizations ensure that tourism development aligns with community needs and sustainable practices. The next one is the private sector of tourism organizations include businesses like hotels, airlines, and travel agencies that operate to make a profit. The third one is the public sector consists of government agencies, tourism boards, and non-profit organizations that aim to promote and develop tourism infrastructure for the benefit of the local community. So the private sector focuses on providing tourism services and products, while the public sector focuses on regulating, supporting, and developing the tourism industry as a whole. So, the public sector regulates the tourism industry by setting policies, issuing license, and enforcing laws to ensure sustainable and responsible tourism development. So the next one is community-based tourism organization. So here, community-based tourism is an approach to tourism where local communities are actively involved in the decision-making process and benefit directly from tourism activities. These are local entities that manage and operate tourism activities in a way that benefits the local community. So, for example, a local island community runs a boat tour businesses showcasing their marine life and culture. So, they own the boats, hire local guides, and keep the profits to fund community projects. So community-based tourism may provide the local community with alternative incomes and it becomes a poverty reduction tool. So community-based tourism or CBT is a community development tool that strengthens the ability of rural communities to manage tourism resources while ensuring the local communities' participation. So, it's said that community-based tourism puts the local community in charge, allowing them to control tourism development manage activities, and keep the benefits. So this approach help preserve local culture, generate incomes, and creating jobs, ultimately improving livelihoods for community members. So that's all for my discussion. Let us now proceed to the next part. Thank you.
Good day, I am Juliana Shane Patawaran and I will tackle the example of tourism organization. So first, we have the three different organizations in different world. We have international, regional, and national tourism organization. So first one, we have one in international. So we have the UNWTO. So it is mean that it is United Nations Worldwide Organization. So it has 156 members country and headquarters is located in Madrid, Spain. The secretariat is led by the Secretary General Tarib Rifa of Jordan, and it is intergovernmental technical body which deals with all aspects of tourism. Marketers research and statistics is most significant contribution. It provides an international forums where tourism officials can discuss problems and exchange their idea. Only organization whose activity covers the factors of tourism on the worldwide basis, and it has the Ministers of Tourism for Intergovernmental Organization to address visas and air to connectivity held on November 20, 2012. So, UNWTO called for support to the Philippines held by November 12, 2013. So, let's move on in regional organization. We have OECD, or Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development. It is designed to achieve the highest sustained economic growth and employment and raise standard and living of member country. It is also country assisting program evaluation in June 2008 in Philippines Court Assistance Program Evaluation. It is increased statistic focus for a better result. The last one, we have the national in the Philippines. So we have the tourism organization in the Philippines that called DOT, or Department of Tourism Philippines. It is a primary government agency changes with the responsibility to reform tourism policy, plans and projects for the development of tourism as an engine of social economics and cultural growth. It is also to spread the benefits of tourism to a wider segments of a population, to ensure the safety and convenience and enjoyable stay and travel to the foreign and local tourism in the country. And that's all. Thank you.
Good evening everyone, my name is Christian Epunceno and today I'll be discussing the challenges and opportunities of tourism organization. So these are the challenges of tourism organization. The first one is the impact of global events on tourism. The impact of global events on tourism means how big international happenings such as a pandemic, natural disasters affect the number of tourists and tourism businesses. So magbibigay na lang po ako ng example about this. So, for example po is yung pandemic. Dahil po sa pandemic is maraming travelers ang hindi nakapag-travel sa iba't ibang bansa dahil po sa mga restrictions and prohibitions. And dahil po doon is may mga bansa na bumaba yung foreign travel nila and sobrang laking impact po nito sa tourism industry. And the second example po is the national disasters, which events like the earthquake, hurricane, and volcanic disasters that can disrupt the travel. So, next one naman po is the environmental concern. So it refers to the awareness and worry about the potential harm and that human actions like tourism can harm our nature and environment. So dahil po sa mga turista na hindi aware or responsible sa paligid nila, tulad na lang po ng they can harm our nature through pollutions and resource depletion. So the solution for that is we should adopt yung tourism, yung sustainable tourism practices so that we can minimize this impact po. So the third one po is the sustainable tourism practices. So these practices involves eco-friendly accommodation, sustainable mobility, and gentle mobility to minimize environmental impact while benefiting local communities. So ito po yung isang gawain ng mga turismo na i-protect yung kalikasan, such as yung paggamit po ng eco-friendly na tirahan. Yung eco-friendly po na tirahan, ito po yung mga lugar na hindi nakasisira sa kalikasan, tulad na lang po ng paggamit ng paraan ng pagtitipid ng kuryente or tubig, at gumagamit po ng mga natural na bagay para po maka-help sa environment. At karaniwan po na meron nito is yung mga nakatira po sa probinsya para po maka-help sa community and sa mga mamamayan. So para po mabawasan yung impact ng global events on tourism po, tourism destinations, maaari po tayo ng magsagawa ng mga maagang plano para po masolusyonan po yung mga ito, and such as focusing on eco-friendly practices like energy efficiency and waste management, na kung sa ganun po is maka-attract pa tayo ng maraming turismo. So the next one po, these are the opportunities of tourism organization. The first one is the technological advancement. It refers to the application of new technologies and innovations to enhance the travel experience, streamlines operation, and improve customer engagement, encompassing areas like online booking, mobile app, virtual reality, and AI. So nowadays po kasi mas nag-evolve po yung technology natin, especially po maraming tao yung tutok sa social media and sa internet, and malaking impact po to especially sa tourism industry natin and sa mga travelers natin. For example po is yung booking online booking system na kung saan po na mas napapadali yung pagbubook ng mga reservations and flight ng mga travelers natin para sa mga pupuntahan nilang destinations. Para po meron na rin pong mobile app such as the Tripcase and Booking.com. The next one naman po is the digital marketing in tourism. In tourism leverages online channels like social media, search engines, and emails to promote destinations, experiences, and services, aiming to reach the engaged potential travelers and drive booking through personalized campaigns and data analysis. So dito po, since part na po ng buhay ng mga tao yung internet, opportunity po ito para sa tourism industry. It will help po na to promote yung mga destinations and other businesses by using social media, influencer marketing, and online advertisement. So the next one naman po is the cultural heritage preservation. It refers to the deliberate actions and measures taken to safeguard and maintain a community cultural legacy, including tangible and intangible elements for present and future generations. So with this opportunity po, ito po yung purpose steps para po ma-protect and mapanatili po yung mga tradisyon, sining, and kultura ng isang community. So para po sa kasalukuyang panahon at sa mga susunod na henerasyon po, na kung saan kapag may ganitong bagay ay dapat na pinapahalagan at iniingatan, marahil po marami pa ang makinabang at matutunan. So tulad na lamang po ng UNESCO program wherein yung mga proyekto po nila is tumutulong po to protect yung mga cultural education and kalikasan para ng mundo. So, the last one po is the community-based tourism or CBT. It's a tourism model where local communities are the center of planning, managing, and benefiting from tourism, ensuring the economic and cultural advantages stay within the community. So, it is one of the steps po ng mga turismo na kung saan po is yung mga lokal na tao is nangunguna sa pagpaplano and pamamahala ng at pagkukuha ng benepisyo po upang manatili po yung mga kita ng culture ng kanilang community.